We are back. Hello and welcome to the Gray Space. My name is Quan Dunbar, QD. I'm your co-host. I'm here with my partner. How's life been, Jennifer? How you been since the last time we spoke?
Oh man, life has been literally an emotional roller coaster for me. I've had quite some highs, quite some lows, everything in between, aka the gray. But faith, right? We discussed leaving it in God's hands, and if you decide that you are going to continue to worry or be nervous or deal with anxiety, well, you're not trusting in the Lord, therefore you're not leaving it in his hands. So that's where I'm leaving it, right there.
All right, so boom. On that note, we're gonna say no negativity because it's a birthday weekend. Somebody special to me. It's her birthday. It's
Whoop, whoop.
coming up on Sunday,
Party over here.
the 9th, and a new year isn't really a restart, but it is a restart of the count of time in actual time. It's the start of your new year. You're counting down to another number. But do people in life need to hit the reset button more often? That's the question I wanted to ask you. And I can explain that by saying to you something as simple as this. We have electronics. I'm filming you with a camera right now. When this battery runs out, whether I want it to or not, this phone is going to shut down. This camera is going to shut down. This microphone, this recording system will shut down without the sufficient power. It's another year of you trying to be your best you, and you're coming up on the resetting of that year. Have you properly powered yourself down and got the proper recharging that it takes to be ready to celebrate another year of you? Another year of existence, another year of being a mother, being a parent, being a friend, being a wife, being a career, having a career, being important in your office, being important to multiple companies within that role. I'm not done. Have you had a real proper so?
But to even take it, back a little further, I can't remember the last time I actually had a hard reset.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what today's main topic will be. We're going to talk about a lot of things, but you'll see how it will come back to the idea and the importance of hitting the reset button. And within that, taking the time to power down and properly recharge. Welcome back to the Gray Space. So we ask all you out there in listener land, when was the last time that you had a real chance to do like your phone does, like your equipment, like your supplies that get you through life, the electronics that move you and make life convenient to you, make your life, they complete your life. Why doesn't your life deserve the same proper maintenance, upkeep, and treatment as your devices? How is your life not your most important device? Help me understand that out there. And if you can't help me understand that, I think it's going to be something profound you show me. But if you can't help me understand that, I think it's going to be pretty obvious, because if your phone is dead, you're probably not even going to be able to reach out to help me understand. All right. So here we go. Imagine you treated your mind, your body, the same way, with the same benefits as you do with an internal restart for your phone. What would that do for you, Jennifer?
My mind, my body, just shut it down. Give me a chance to stop worrying. Don't even have to think. I think you just defined rest. Restore, restoration.
The root word of those words?
Yes.
Right.
You just defined rest.
Yeah, and I think it's funny because I'm getting a chance to look at you. This is not this episode. We won't have the beauty of that much footage, but it's good. We get to talk more. We get to focus on each other a little bit more. I understand that rest is something that, as we grow, and especially in this day and age, this time, it's been almost worked out of the equation the go-getters,
Right.
the people that are ahead, the people that seem to be living their best life in the world, you almost ask yourself, man, when does this person sleep? When does Diddy
Right.
sleep? When did Barack Obama sleep? When does Donald Trump sleep? Because he's up tweeting all the time. When does Kim Kardashian sleep? That's what these young ladies are seeing 24 hours a day. When do the guys from Impractical Jokers sleep? And how come nobody in New York recognizes them? Damn, what's wrong with y'all, New York? But when does anybody ever sleep that gets ahead nowadays? It
But
looks
you know
like it's
what?
out of style. It looks like.
Are they even getting genuine rest within their slumber?
That is the question. And when it comes down to it, I believe we spend so much time consuming, all of us as a people, and there's so much content out there for us to consume that you lose sleep just trying to figure out how to get to where people are quote unquote at. Although so many people fake it till they make it. Other people make it and they're miserable. Other people never really care about who they trample on their way quote unquote up the ladder to success, and who they may or may not see on the way back down. There's just so much that goes on with obtaining power, with having power, and keeping your phone charged in, keeping your phone plugged into the charger 24/7, and keeping your light on, or your computer on, or your phone. If you keep anything on nonstop, what happens to the battery life eventually? It slowly starts to shorten. Your charge doesn't last as long
Until it just does not accept
till
the
it
charge.
doesn't accept the charge anymore. So we, as a society, have allowed ourselves not only the idea, but we've almost taken on the race. We've taken on the challenge of seeing how quickly we can drain our internal battery, to where the recharge doesn't even matter.
Subconsciously, so yes,
So
absolutely correct.
I wanted this birthday weekend to be a chance for you to not only have a restoration, have a restart, to have a reset, but I wanted most importantly for you to power down completely so that you can fully gain your most capable charge. And that's in life, that's in your soul, that's as a mother, that's as a wife, that's as a parent, that's as a person, that's as a friend, that's as a peer, that's as a professional. I want you to have the chance at some reflection this weekend without worrying about everything that you naturally worry about. I actually got it covered. I got it all.
You got it covered, huh?
all covered
You
this weekend.
little old you over there.
Well, let me ask you this. How am I doing so far? Okay, sounds
You're
good.
doing wonderful.
Sounds good.
Thank
Sounds good
you.
to me.
Thank you.
But yeah, I wanted to be that, and I wanted us to talk about that because I found myself trying to write the notes for the show about what we discuss. Obviously, the topics, nothing is scripted. I don't write down how we're going to discuss anything. But if anything crosses my mind that I feel like, you know what, I should shelve that conversation so that I can be honest with the first time I express it towards her, because I express a lot of things off the cuff with you. You experience a whole lot of that when you live a life with me. It is what it is. But the things that I really believe that can help other people, because I feel like the more I think about anything, I'm using the help of everybody who's cared to waste their time talking to me. If you were older, younger, if you seemed wiser, richer, it didn't matter. If you spent some time saying something to me, whether or not you knew you were helping me, because I have one of those strange memories that collect it all, and then perspective seems to smack me in the face right when necessary. I may not always get it when I hear it. It may not have meant anything in the context that I received it in real time. But I'm reflective in my ways. And
Yes.
when I look at things, I'm like,
you are.
oh man, you know what that meant to me then? Now that I can see it, now that I've shifted positions in the room and changed my perspective, and most importantly have grown.
I was going to say maturity plays a big part.
The growth aspect of it all makes me take situations that in the moment I felt stone cold correct about, and there'll be a smell in the air, there'll be a sound in the background of a movie, there'll be a noise that my sons make when they're wrestling, and it sounds like something broke in the house, but nothing broke. I got lucky, but that same crashing noise bring me crashing back to a youthful memory, and I'll say, oh man, that's what they meant. That's what he meant. That's what she meant. As I'm reflecting on something I didn't get, that rang into my subconscious and then into my conscious right there. So I think about thinking. I think about taking time. I think about perspective. I think about powering down. And I thought about how do I get all these, get my notes together. My phone was dying, and that's when it hit me. I need to understand that. Well, I'm at the peak of my internal thought process. Yet if my phone died, I was in jeopardy of losing my thoughts. Is that possible?
Whoa.
Is that possible?
Whoa.
I said, you know what, motherfucker, power down. Power your ass on down. And I let it power down. And here we are today, you know? And it's simple. It's not profound. It's not complex. It's something that I realize we all need. I wanted to give you the gift of that. So that's gift number 3 so far that you're aware of for the
Can I
weekend.
say something? And you probably don't know this about me either, but you know this part. I look forward to growing very, 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 very old. A lot of people are like, listen, if you gotta feed me and change my Pampers, just let me go. But not me. You know, I'm a huge believer in the circle of life, and you know, our children just taking care of us the way we took care of them. And if they do a really super duper good job, then I can see my grandchildren. And if it's even better than that, I can see my great grandchildren, right? And I feel like the only way to really stretch out your time here on Earth is with something like rest. Something like rest that knocks out stress and anxiety and worry and pain, all of these things, because rest itself will take care of your spirit, it will take care of your soul, and if those things are good and you find peace, then your life here on earth is stretched out for as long as the good Lord intended. So thank you. I say all that to say thank you. I had no idea that you were gifting me rest. And that really means a lot to me, because there's no dollar amount. It's only hard work. It's blood, sweat, and tears put into the gift by you. I appreciate it. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. I appreciate you appreciating. That's a big deal to be appreciated, you know?
Yeah, I know.
That's what's up. That's what's up.